ahoy, ahoy. My God. My God. Turn on the chat. See if there's anybody gonna show up here. You got an average bear smartness there. Acolytes live. Do I sound all right? Turn on the chat. Yeah, sound all right. Let's go. Let's go. So, yeah. Let's see what I've got here. So, the SOG blade that I purchased will take some time, apparently. But I hope it's not some BS. No, it's got a track. It's just out of the country of origin. There you go, folks. The original country. Wow. Okay. The first mile from the sorting center. Arrived at the first mile sorting center. Okay, and then I got what else do I have purchased? I got on Amazon. I got some little tins that let's see if I can use those for small parts, small pots. I got a knife. I've got a knife. I've got two knives. I got two knives. I got an EDC flashlight. They're coming. Let's see. That'll be here Monday. So Monday we'll see that. Tuesday I've got. I was asked by who was it? Asked me for an alternative to one of them EDC pouches one of them company makes, and so I got one of them coming Tuesday. And no one's here yet. Red hooded step weld bump cap, bump cap, bump cap. And then you see the new review, a little OTR. Dude, everything got fucking screwed up today. Red, how you doing? Yeah, everything got screwed up today. That friggin' flat tire just blew my whole day, basically. You know, nowhere to ride, nowhere to run, nowhere to hang, nowhere to have. Can't drive, can't go anywhere really. I'm like, you could borrow my mom's cat. I could borrow my mom's soul. Just because you drive a soul doesn't mean you have one. Cheers. How you doing, man? How are you doing, man? But yeah, looking at Monday, we've got two knives that are coming, so I might spread those between the two streams. I got an EDC pouch coming Tuesday, a pocket pouch, a good alternative to what was it, KCM 890. He had asked me to find a good alternative to a $40 one. So I found something halfway decent, about 20 bucks, I think. Maybe 18, 15. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't mind trying a little pocket pouch. So a little pocket pouch. And last night's knives, they are living like this for right now. Just gotta probably strap that to a belt. That's how they should sell it at 20 bucks. Oh, cool. Why are you saying sorry for that? That's cool. I mean, sorry that you're drinking like Angry Orchard. I mean, I can see why you might be a little sorry for that, but I'm not gonna judge you on the kind of brouhaha you're drinking, bro. Pardon me. It's got a little bit cooler out, so it's a little bit nicer today. So I gotta say that's helping me a whole lot. No, step on me. Step on me. Remember friggin' Full House. The only thing I remember about Stephanie was people called her step on me and she felt bad or something. Cheers. Cinnamon apple. Back this year, shots the bomb. Shits the bomb. Hey man, hey, I just I'm not a huge fan of apple, really. That sounds crazy, but it's whatever. I only grew up in apple areas, like the apple friggin' growing capital of New York, or at least near it, I should say. Knives. I love this knife. It's really good, but I love it. Ooh, cinnamon is tasty. Hello. Welcome to the cinnamon chat. Hey, and I don't mind peaches, but they're not my favorite thing either, but, like, I don't mind them as much. Um, oranges are orange. Most people are okay with oranges, or oranges, if you say it like that. I don't know who taught you to say it like that, but go ahead. Um, I like, what are those things, man? Apricots. Said it was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you walked onto the yacht. Is that the words to the song? You're so vain. Probably think this song is about you. Probably think the stream is about you. It is a little bit. It's okay. Uh, I like this Craftsman knife. $15. It's doing the Milwaukee fastback stuff while Milwaukee's not doing it fast enough. And not to mention, keep talking about those Walmart knives, right? I always carry in my pockets. Which, by the way, I went off the grain today. I took this, and I took this, and I took, where is it? No, right here. This and this. And then I had my regular, this boy on one, this was on the edge of one pocket next to that. So, and yes, my pants get weighed down all the time. I went against the grain. I didn't go for my regular loadouts, as they say. And yes, there is a compound bow, a child's compound bow on the table. If you're wondering about that, I'm going to talk about that briefly. It's not bad for $54. I gotta say, even if like you're short ranging, you like little friggin' space, very little space, you still want to do it. It's probably a good thing to try one of these little ones. It's not gonna help you build up your friggin' arm strengths and nothing, but hey, what am I gonna do? You gotta use friggin' like some of them dumbbells, the barbells, the bomb bells, the arms bells, or whatever. Bombadoos, bombadils. So I bet you hate when that song comes on where it's like, millions of peaches, peaches for red, millions of peaches, till he is dead. Look out! Right? I actually think Lump is a little bit better of a song, by the way. Lump, I think Lump's a totally better song than Peaches, but she's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she's in my hair. That guy doesn't have any hair. Guy didn't have any hair back then. He still doesn't have any hair. So take from that what you will, Red. Let's have a little bit of beer. A tasty drink of beer. Clinking, clink, clink, clink. Cheers. Am I goofy? I am way goofy tonight. I don't know what is going on with me, y'all. I had that freaking flat tire, man. That shiz just... Oh, man, took it out of me. I don't know what is up. I did get y'all your 15-second review on an OTR square carabiner. This is pretty good, actually. Check this out. Even if I try, even if I want to, there's only one spot in this OTR H carabiner where this thing will slip off, and that's right here. Otherwise, you can't clip this casually against this, right? Trying to clip it in like this will not work. But it's cool. It's a cool little thing. It's a square loop, a spare loop. But of course, on the H carabiner, there's your little action right there. It goes, and then I like the key holder aspect of everything. Uh, you like peaches for its ridiculousness. So I would venture a guess to say that you've never listened to the rest of that Presidents of the United States of America album. Uh, the rest of it's pretty good too, actually. And they've done subsequent albums that are pretty good as well. So, like, you know, they haven't changed. They never changed, really. So, it's like cake, right? Cake is still cake. You know, it's not as easy as pie, but it's pretty damn cake. Speaking of getting caked, got a little something to smoke here. Come on, let's get caked. All right. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Anyone got a topic? Something interesting? I do have an EDC pocket pouch coming Tuesday, so Tuesday we'll look forward to that. With a knife probably for that stream. Um, Pair it with the little EDC knife thing that I just purchased for really cheap on Amazon. Cheapy, cheap, cheap, cheap. Not everything's gonna be a buck knife. Not everything's gonna be razor sharp when you buy it out of the package. Not everything's gonna have your G10 onlays. But I gotta tell you, if you want that, you can always get the Choppa, the Highline, the 263 at a buck. It's a really nice knife, y'all. If you can find it on clearance at Walmart like I did, $18, you can definitely friggin' live a little bit like more sound knowing that you got the good deal. But just smoke it and drink it with the wife. Shout out to the real Red in the situation. Red's red. Red and red out there. Anyway, I did the patch up on the tile floors. This worked really well. Came with a bunch of colors. Some putty if you needed to fill it in. That's basically just kneading putty. That's the same stuff that you buy from Loctite and a bunch of other companies. But yeah, black, blue, light blue. So now I've got this for the next friggin' 10 years kicking around until I decide to throw it out and then need to use it. If it lasts that long. But yeah, these things used to be like 70 bucks, 60, 70 bucks. Okay? And now they're like 17 bucks. Same with leather repair kits. Remember when leather repair kits was like $35 and now they're like friggin' $5 on Amazon? But yeah, it worked really well. As good hashtag as good as new. Maybe you should hashtag this. Maybe let's do a friggin' 15-second review. I don't know. Is there onus for that? Should I do that? A 15-second review on this thing. Speaking of smoking and drinking, I do have a drink. Let me prepare the smoking. No step on me. Like I said, the only thing I remember from that show from like the 1980s and 90s was Full House was that Stephanie got upset one episode because people called her Step on Me. All right. Ow. You can rip it up. If you can't, don't grind it. Use a pair of scissors. Ripping's a little bit better, but scissors is the best way to go. You don't break it up, like you don't get like that particulate that you get from grinding. The stuff that makes you cough, that's all like ground up. It's like half keef and half like burnt, partially burnt or cooked shit. And then put this out. About to have something way better to smoke. And then when you go after the smoking action on this, okay, you can't do what you did in high school. If you're in high school, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be smoking that much. But if you are, don't do it like this because you can burn your hand. Oh man, I burned my hand. Do it like this. against the mediate thumb. Freeze! Don't move! Yeah. Do it like that. You gotta buy some belt clips. So I usually only wear the belts in the winter, that's the thing. This is why I have these. These will go over a pair of gym shorts. And I can find a place where they hook my hips, essentially. Not my waist. I have no ass, y'all. It's alright. It's like, here's my back, there's the curvature of my back, and then it's just like a straight line. So I gotta kind of wear it in a weird place. Wow, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. What am I gonna do? Smoking and drinking with the wife. Boom. Hey, gotcha. I have reached the place of Zen, people. I have become slightly cross-faded. Why am I doing that? Cross-faded. Wow, Pops brought in a tool from the weather that he had left out there. Great one, Pops. Really nice. Good to see that you're at least eventually bringing them back. Hey, holy crap, man! Here's the other one. Yeah, you left them both outside. What do you think was going to happen? Huh? What did you think? What? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Deep. Yes, I'm a little upset. It's okay though. Do I have a razor? Yes, I do. Yeah, most of that rust is just scraped right off. Yeah, you know. Hey, you know. As long as the tool still works, rust don't affect me very much. But not bad if you take time to scrape and scratch a little bit of that rust there off. You know, you might have like a halfway decent looking tool eventually. Anyway, yeah, old tools are dope, man. If you can get an old tool and clean it up, I would honestly sometimes tell you to do that before you ever try to buy just a brand new one that's going to work perfect for you. I mean, that is if you're a DIY guy or whatever, not Mr. Trady. Hello, Mr. Trady. How are you? Paul Trady. Yeah, if you're that guy, then, you know, maybe just go buy the tool. But I'm almost sure that you probably have friggin', yeah, see, you scraped the rust off there. Doesn't look that bad. I'm pretty sure you have your own particulars that you like, so. If this is hurting people's ears, just say something in the chat, y'all. I don't know, man. Like, all the friggin' people dip out when I started scraping metal. Metal on metal, huh? But yeah, say a little bit. Just take some of the rust off, and then I'll spray it with the fish juice, which Pops has yet to return to the table. Here's what it is. The outdoor gear Razor SX5. I'm gonna stop talking about it sometime, but it's a tool in, tool out, replaceable hunting, fishing, utility blade, whatever kind of blade. And you know what bugs me, right? Is that like, I literally did that video on the Wuben, okay? And now Wuben is the only thing I'll see in my fucking feed, right? It's the only thing YouTube thinks I'm interested in it all. I did 3 videos. Thank you. You're welcome. And then what happens? They're like, oh man, now you're seeing everyone else's opinions on it. I mean, I could talk trash on it, to be real, because there are some things that I don't like about it, but I do like it a whole lot, so. It's like everything. You take the good with the bad, people. You can't just decide that something's perfect, because nothing is perfect. Nothing's going to be the exact perfect thing you need for the situation. You might have two or three things. Metal on metal is like white noise to me at this point. So is like sanding. Sanding metal and sanding just wood. It's like white noise all day. Actually, there's something soothing about sanding. Yeah, there is. Now, see, now I've dejected it from my brain, so I don't even know what that's in context for. In 1980s, Toyota are perfect. I'd even venture to say 1978, 1979 Corolla is a great car. I had a buddy, drove one of those for years. Years and years and years, okay? And then he got hit by a truck, and that car sat in his driveway in a wrecked state for years because he was so broken up about it. But he eventually took the parts that were still good, took those off, stored them, bought another one, painted it the same color, and now he drives the same 1978 Toyota Corolla. And it was a cool car too. It was a zippy little car, man, and it had a great little friggin' gearbox. Like the gearbox, and it was like boom, 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 boom. I drove it twice. He wouldn't let anyone drive it. I drove it twice. By the way, tell you how close me and Alex were at some point. Like one of my friggin' brothers, right? You know, yeah, sanding is fun. Yeah, but can we get a video on it? Well, that's the thing is that I haven't seen Alex in a few years. Probably, I think he got rid of it a few years back because he bought his dream Celica or something. So, and then he bought 3 of those. And then he traded in 2 of those, the ones that he traded in one. He sold one to the junk, and then he had a cobble together one that he still drives, and then he bought an H3. And I said, that's basically a Chevy Colorado, right? He's like, yeah, I know, whatever. I would have bought a Colorado, but this thing was cheap. I mean, old school Toyotas are good, dude. Look, I'm gonna be real. Even the new school ones are pretty damn decent too. There's something about Japanese engine culture. They know that you're not going to do it. They know you're not going to do the thing. And they see what? No, it's fine, dude. He still likes it. It's still a nice truck. Anyway, there's something about their engine culture. They know you're not going to do the maintenance work, so they give you a leeway, give you a better engine, a little bit more. If you do the maintenance on it, you stay on top of it. It could last you forever, essentially. Can I speak briefly, Diamonds, on having a compound bow? If you're in the area where you could have one, you can. For home defense, small home defense items, I got a 100 grain right there. That'll really hurt someone, but it wouldn't pierce too hard. I've got a Spartan tip type deal, little spear tip, and then I've got a that's not a good thing. That's not something you want to put into the thing. If you're not going to hurt someone, you're gonna hurt something. And then small game, small game. Let's go. Now, do I also have another thing that I would use for deterrent? I have 2 bows, so yes, I at least have the 2 of those. But if you can only get a BB gun or something for home deterrent, the full auto M1 out of Crossman, it's a 430 feet per second. It does full auto 25 rounds a second. And when I say it is intimidating and scary, and it probably will hurt, yeah, it probably will hurt. I don't want to try it. I've been shot by a BB gun several times in my life. None of them were shooting 430 feet per second. Pretty sure though. So take from that what you will. I am as scared of it as I am enthralled by it. Much like the bows and the blades sometimes. Well, I mean, they're also the GMC line trucks too. They're the Yukon, the the other thing, the big old damn thing, and then the little tiny thing, the not it's not Canyon. It's is it Canyon? It's GMC Canyon. That's it. Um, that's what the H3 is. It's basically a Canyon, right? I drive an old 2000 F-150, man. I bought it for $500, and every time it breaks, I spend another $500 on fixing it. And I do all the work myself. Yes, I don't like shops. I don't trust shops. I can't trust a shop to do the right thing for me. I'm sorry. I've only tried it twice, and it both times screwed me up. So cheers. One time I went to a shop. My buddy worked there, and it was fine because my buddy worked there. Think about that. Think about how that works. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, y'all, dang it. Okay, let's go. Um, Someone once described me as having multiple personalities, but we're all talking at once. The one thing I want is I'd like a Blazer, but I'd like a 1982 or 1979, one of them old ones with the rock off the whole top that comes off. You know, they should do that. Like, dude, the Broncos doing really well. Why aren't they putting out a Blazer with a cool truck look over there? I mean, I gotta say, Ford's kind of killing it in the truck market right now, dude. That friggin' Bronco's ill, dude. I do like it. It looks really good. It looks a lot like the old Broncos that I used to bring in. Basically, say it was awesome. You know, am I brand loyal to Ford? No. I have a Buick. I've owned a friggin' Chevy. I've owned a couple Fords before this one. Mom drives a Kia, so I drive that one a lot. It's not a bad car. There was a Saturn that we have that I've driven. It was a really nice one. We got a Carmageddon, and we got that old antique one. The old antique car that no one knows about until I start working on it here. By the way, you could also do it like that. Just stop gripping up on the lighter like this. Oh, stop putting your finger in the wrong place. Oh yeah, wow. Wow. Cross faded, y'all. Cross faded. Where's the Adrian Tools man? Where's the Adrian? I need him around me. I agree. Just tell my friends you got my cosign. I usually just tell people I'm their retainer. I am your retainer. What? I am your retainer. You own me. That's how it works. When I'm done, I am no longer your retainer. I am free from your retainment, and then I am no longer your retainer. You know, that's just how it goes. Sorry. I don't. Red, I want to see them try. I think the Ranchero is much more possible to see one of those at a Ford. Especially since they have that Bronco line now with that Ranger. It's basically the Ranger line, right? I'm so apologetic that I didn't say sorry because I don't ever say sorry for blowing my nose on the stream. I say sorry, I'm not sorry. All right, sorry. No, on the tangent, not on the sorry part. Just on the going off on it. Never mind. Oh, three people in the chat. Let me go look online for some stuff that I want to buy. Crossman air pistol. Let's go. What do they got? Oh, they still have that crappy one from back in the day? What the F? Oh, they still have that big, like, 357 looking one. That's so stupid. Umarex M3 grease gun. A 1.77, it's a .45. That's cool. Dude, that's kind of cool. 179 though. What is that? Snub nose? Pellet. BCU? Okay. What? Alright, I kind of like that. 85. I'm going to shop that price a little bit. Yeah, let's take a look at what I'm looking at. It's got BB loaders that look like rounds. I guess here's the realism in these friggin' Crossman air guns. Jeez. So I guess what does each of those friggin' hold, right? It's a good question. It's a good question. What is that, Mossio? Graphics, tree stand, camouflage, skin kit. Ah, fudge your skin kits. That's so dumb, man. Just use it the way it looks. Spray paint it like a vigilante. I guess you could skin your kit. I don't give a crap. I've seen a couple skin outs that look terrible. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, hey, can I find a $12 BB gun? That would be a hilarious thing to try. Umarex Colt Peacemaker. All right. That's kind of cool looking, y'all. Who's here? Kind of like some. So you like coming some of the yard. You like that? It'll be gross. It'll be gross, EV, and rounded. Dude, it's. Look. I don't know if you noticed this, but they put front trunks on those things. You can cut the hole in the bottom of those. You can put them on another freaking chassis. You know that, right? You can just. Someone did like a 350 Tesla or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, or 427 Tesla. It's that guy who did it like the other way around or whatever. He fixed them first or whatever. Cheers, y'all. But yes, upcoming. I do have knife. I have knife. I have knife Monday. I have EDC stuff Tuesday. And then I'm going to take Wednesday off from streaming. So, just so people know, next week, Wednesday will be a no-go day. Got me? I got shit that I got to do, y'all. I want to go watch a movie or something. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. 1322. Get a Systema A1. Is that what you have there, Al? Is that what you have there? Huh? Is that what Lex Luthor carries? Is that what Lex Luthor carries? My phone doesn't even want me to spell it. Paris is effing weird? Okay. If you keep saying that, man, I'm just gonna start calling you Gary Crew. What's up, Gary Crew? I'm just kidding you. You know I wouldn't do that. Your name's not even Gary. Why would I Gary Crew you? Sorry, I'm being a little boring right now, am I? Yeah, you'd like maybe pick one of these up and go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hurt myself. Everyone, it's gonna. Don't do this. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home. I'm a dancing monkey and I'm on the right place. I'm home. It's called YouTube. I wish the kids in the chat could just YouTube. It's a Sistema A1. Okay, I gotta know. Now I gotta go look. Hold on. Turn off that friggin' porn there. That's got a friggin' porn right there. Turn that off. What kind of porn? EDC porn. Sistema A1. No, not. Oh man, come on, dude, you're gonna get me in trouble with my pops. He's gonna look at that and he's gonna be like, no fucking way, bro. Yeah, he was forced to carry one for our country, so. Gary, yeah, Gary. Cause like, dude, Gary and Carrie, I don't know, like, Gary, Gary, Gary. Gary Crew, dude. Just imagine like a bunch of dudes named Gary hanging out, call themselves Gary Crew. You know, everyday Gary. EDG. Okay. Chat's always going off, man. That's the whole point. Mr. Fallout when it was good. How does that connect to Gary? Gary, oh Gary. Okay, I got you. Never mind. Sorry. Cheers, by the way. Dude, you see that show, man? That show's really damn good, man. I like old Walton Goggins. He's good. He's good. I don't know, man. Like you talk about like a real actor, like people who acting, like like that dude might as well be like on the same level, like or close to the same level as a bunch of my favorite actors. So take from that what you will. I do admire his work. So many hours spent. Yeah, well, hey, I gotta tell you, when you guys were spending the time doing that, I was playing Halo mostly. I think strategy games and Halo, Age of Empires and Halo. Not to mention, no one's gonna mention how what's going on up there in DC. This fat piece of shit up in there in the White House is castling his shit. I've never studied or played chess myself, but I do know exactly what castling is. No, I've studied and played chess. Don't even act like that. The Gary Vault, yeah. The Gary Vault is real, and there's my Nuka cap right there. I'm gonna pay you 10 of these, 15, 20. Not to mention, dude, the pricing system in that game is way off. Dude, Goggins is the dopest, man. Friggin' dude, Walton Goggins. What is he in? He was like in this show where he's like he's like one of the bad guys, and the other guy is like friggin' what's his name? The guy who looks like what's that guy's name, man? The dude, he's in that show where he plays like the bad guy against the guy who's a Texas or not a federal agent or whatever. And yeah, it's a good show, man. It's a good show. Walton Goggins is awesome. Um, but this guy has this famous thing that happens where him and another guy look so similar or whatever, and I can't remember. There's two actors. They're really famous, and they're both like good actors, right? And like one of them slightly taller, but the other one's like this. And then he takes this like friggin' photograph for Christmas card. It's like from the family, and it's not him in the picture. You know what I'm saying? It's really a good story. It's on the internet here. You're bound to have heard it, or you haven't heard it, whatever. But now that I've mentioned it, the AI is going to key all of your stuff in on it and probably show it to you in your face somehow. Because remember, they are listening. Why? Because we're not AI here. I'm not AI. I am not AI. I don't know. Carrie Crew might be. Is this Max Headroom? Oh, that'd be a dope show if I could do a Max Headroom. If I could do that Max Headroom shit, no, I couldn't. We'd have to make me up. We'd have to put the little like the prosthetics and all that, because that was prosthetics, people. Max Headroom was not the first digital character. That was Matt Frewer with a suit, no pants on, bright lights, and freaking giant latex pasted to his face. So remember that. Watch out for the TV shows. I do. The TV show's really good. And dude, that Twisted Metal one looks really promising and really good as well. I'm not sure where that's at though. Where is that? Well, the Sony owned stations or whatever. Let's go for a ding 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 ding. A cheers. A cheers, 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 cheers. To Adrian. Where's the Adrian? I'm cross-baited, drinking, smoking. I've got the utility in my hand. Gotta go get his friggin' address. Drop ship him one. I'll drop ship him one. Directly from Amazon. But yes, this is his kind of recommendation, the Adrian Tools and Reviews. And it has a holder in the back for 10 blades. You can buy something that looks nearly identical, but it has to say Tough Series, and it has to say 10X, because they won't give you 10 in the cheaper one. They give you 5. But Stanley owns DeWalt, and they only give you a space for 2. So, take from that what you will, folks. Also, buy a bump cap. Get a bump cap, people. You should buy a bump cap. Where's another knife? Buy a bump cap. You will hit your head in the attic. And then you'll be mad as hell. Sorry. A bump cap. You don't have to buy the Milwaukee one. This is the Milwaukee one. You don't have to buy it if you're like, Milwaukee stinks. I literally was just beating on this Milwaukee hat with a Craftsman knife and a buck knife. Yes, that's a buck knife. That's the Highline 263 ceramic bearing opening G10 onlays, about $40. It's got a dope little EDC value of 0.5 in a pocket on my pocket scale. My pocket scale, people. My dang pocket scale. I invented it. Vapcap, you can't have it. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. You got a knife. I'm gonna cut you. I didn't buy a new one. I did get these last night. This is kind of how I'm doing it right now. I think you just duct tape it to a belt, but right off the back of your belt there, right there, just a couple of these bad boys, and then why buy one when you can just buy two at $10? Spend the $20, y'all. But yeah, I've got some EDC tins, right? I got some EDC tins. I think I'm gonna do some Survivey tins, right? You know, and then I'll sell them on eBay for like $10, or 15, something like that. Make a couple dollars. Easy to ship. They'll be tiny little tins. They'll be like a little fire drop kit. Little fire drop kit. So you can start a fire wherever you need. Signed personally by me, labeled by myself, and packed and done. If that helps you feel any better. Do I like these knives? Yeah. Do I know that they're cheap $10 knives? Yes. Does that mean that I can probably stick it through someone's neck and then walk away? Yes, it does. Also, look at the handles, man. They're Michelangelo themed. Oh my goodness. I bet dude, I should start wearing more blue, huh? I love a clever that folds. What? A cleaver that folds? Oh yeah, no, the this guy, yeah. This guy's got a dope cleaver blade. Uh, it you can cleave a piece of rope with it. I haven't yet. I haven't gone like whack onto a piece like a big piece of rope, and I would never hit my bump cap with the metal with the sharp side. But yeah, that's very sharp, and you shouldn't do this at home, kids. Don't do this in your home, or if you do, just make sure that you do it the way I do it, carefully and while drinking. No, don't do that. No, no, wait, hold on. I tried to. No, hold on. While drinking plenty of water and staying hydrated. There you go. Technically, beer flavored water. Let's go for another beer. Private beer stash. It's the private beer stash that you cannot get into because it's private, even though it doesn't have a lock. Uh, you love a cleaver that folds. Sorry, I do to keep almost like clever. It is very clever, isn't it? You know, it's almost as clever as owning and having your very own Joker card. A real deal Joker card. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Where did I get that? Out of a toy, y'all. Out of a toy. To Adrian, there you are. I think some point at the end of this week, when I have time and I'm not friggin' working or I'm not having a flat tire, I'm going to send you one out. I've got the money now. I just got to make sure I pay off my bills, pay some of my bills. I got 2 to pay off, and then I'm done with those 2 bills, and then I've got my regulars. So I'm going to shoot you one out soon, very soon. I've just, like I said, got like a couple of payments to make on some things, and then the last thing I got to pay is the hospital bill where I murder pissed into a cup and had a ball fondling with imaging. But I got you soon there, buddy. Also, man, Tools of Big Josh is getting a package soon, too. 100%. 100%. 100%. So, well, that's the thing. Is like I just been so busy lately, right? Just like working on the house. The house is coming to an end. I got like a couple things to do there. I had a flat tire today, so I had to spend more money than I wanted to. An extra 200 beans to get the freaking tires. Now and then they're I never buy them like on the rim at the place, so I bought them $200. I'll pay about $60 to swap all of them around on the rims. And then yeah, for like less than $275. Last time I tried to get it at 2 tires at the freaking at a place, it was like $400. I was like, nah, man, I'm doing it this other way. I bet it's more now. Yo, check it out. I found my one of my other comically oversized Night Eyes S beaners. It had a like a wire hanging on it. That's a number 6. I don't have my number 3 right here. I think it's stuffed in here. In contrast, here's a number 10. Not for climbing, only for carrying. What does this do? This does, what is this? Number 6 does, I think it's 30 pounds or 35 pounds, and this one does 75 pounds. But it's not for climbing. Although, if you want to be hilarious when you go out there, you're a climber, you're like, guys, I think I'm going to try this. It says not for climbing. And it's plastic. And everyone gets a laugh, and then you put it back in your car and then never take it with you. Or you clip all your goods off of that instead. You're climbing up a mountain, you need like food or a structure or something. There you go. I don't climb. Man, hey. I'm afraid of heights. I'll admit that. Yet I still walk up the 40-foot ladder when I need to. Overcome your fears, people. Also, subscribe. 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 It's a great little mechanism for that. Double subscribe. So anyway, yes. Um, I know you did. Dude, I saw the reply. I just haven't answered it yet. Dude, like I said, I've just been so freaking busy, bro. Like the problem is not you guys right now. It's my real life keeping me from doing the things that I love, which is this shit. So, yeah. It's like I said. Eventually, the money's gonna run out, peeps. It's gonna, dude. You're not gonna get 15-second reviews for a little bit. Uh, it's gonna happen at some point. Think I give a shit? No, money is worthless. Honestly, it's even more worthless. They're drawing down the price of the dollar essentially right now, drawing down the value of it. They're also drawing down the value of us. By the way, cheers. It's really not easy to find balance in my life, y'all. It's okay though. I gotta tell you, like today, as soon as that tire hit, it was like karma telling me I'm trying too hard. Trying too hard. I'm gonna do most likely Brody. I'm gonna round to it this weekend, most likely Brody. No, I mean seriously, I need to quit. Like this is what I'm saying. Today was a realization moment. I need to like focus on what I'm doing here. Backed by gold, and you can trade oil directly for gold. And, yeah, I mean I do have some gold kicking around. So I mean, so like okay, but look, what I'm trying to get after is like the value of a person. Am I worth $1 million? I don't know. Probably not, man. I guess you guys might disagree, but am I worthy of something like that? The ability to just let go of all the stupidity in my life, and then maybe instead of looking at it as stupidity, looking at it as like part of the reason why I'm here. I don't know. I don't know, man. The existential crisis of existence haunts me forever, people. I've only been an old soul my entire life, so. And I wish there was like someone I knew in high school who was watching right now who's like, yeah, that dude was an old soul since high school, blah blah blah. Hell, middle school, whatever. I don't know how to explain it, and it's been really tough to get across to people. Is like I have some sort of quality that I cannot understand or nor can I recreate in other people. But I can tell you that the thing that I use to utilize what I have, my skill set, I guess you could call it, my voice, my abilities that I've learned over the years. The way that I recognize those things, I don't look at them as a skill set. I just look at them as me being me, and then you being you, and doing it the way you would do it, would certainly be something you can do because it's your dream, not my dream. You're already seeing some of what my dreams make possible in my life, because my dream is to have the damn Batman tool belt. I want the Batman bat belt in my life in some form, small, big. I want shark repellent. I want a batarang. I want some knives. I want some like gas, some like an antidote to some shit. Let's go for a snake bite kit. Okay? I'm just saying. And I want it to be like little capsules. And I want it to be modular too. I'm gonna make this fucking thing. I'm gonna make this fucking thing. I'm gonna do it. I just want to cut myself for some dumb reason, but I never can. Nothing there. US doll hairs. Well, I gotta tell you, my stock of doll hairs, actual doll hair, is going up right now. So I gotta tell you, it's a joke. I don't have like a big box of doll hairs around here, right? If I did, We'd be making dolls out here, people. Come on, let's make these dolls, eh? I don't want to cut myself at all. Why? Someone freaked out, was like, oh, he wants to cut himself. Oh my God, he's a freak. No, I want for them to cut me so bad, but like my friggin' calluses are just too rough, y'all. It's good. It's like my hands are made of steel or carbine friggin' sandpaper. You know, this is wet. It would slip out of a lily liver dang hand on that grip right there. Let's go for two. Boom. It would slip out, fall, splash beer everywhere. But no, I have like 100 grip friggin' fingerprints. Even wet. I got the grippiness. And then my friggin' fingernails are the fingernails of doom. So cheers! The fingernails of doom. And to Wise Owl, to Adrian Tools, man, all these guys who friggin' show up constantly. Shout out to everyone. Friggin' Diamonds. Shout out to, what's this other guy? Rogers? Where's Rogers at, man? Can I evoke Rogers? Just keep singing Rogers, 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 Rogers. And get him into the stream. Let's have a cheers. Yeah, that's why God made friggin' wheat and barley and hops. Hops are so weird. You ever look at what hops are? Ooh, you want to know something else that's cool? Vanilla is an orchid. Think about that. Vanilla is an orchid. Or a lily or something. I think it's an orchid. Let's go. These are hops are cannabis. They're close. They're not the same, but they're a close relative of them. Um, $20 for two of them at a Walmart. You know you're getting the Walmart name. You bought two scabbards. It comes with nice plastic insides. And then you took some black tape. By the way, number one thing to keep in your survival kit is a black tape. Why? It's the most versatile tape for the field. Duct does good. You can do duct, but most people only do like small amounts of duct folded up because it's only good for like basically patching a tarp. This isn't good for that. This is good for wrapping things. It's good for tourniqueting. It's good for a lot of things. Rob's knives and others. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Yeah, dude, these are Ozarks, 100%. And you know this is just two of them wrapped together. But yeah, paracord handles. You know, so they're stamped knives. They're not, dude. They're not like expensive or good really in any knife world fashion. It's not $130 friggin' tactical folder out of Benchmade. You know what I'm saying? But it's nice. I like the grip ups have grown on me a little bit. Their little tie outs of them. But I do know someone who does who does these like weave things, the paracord weaves, and yeah, I might just have them go after that again. Homunculus lumpus in the family cannabis. Yes, exactly. I thought you were saying Lumpy from freaking Star Wars Christmas special. Yeah, Rob, how you doing, man? Dude, thanks for making your videos, man. I really do appreciate that. It does, dude. Like, that's not a joke. When I'm taking 8 knives out of my pocket, I actually carry like 8 to 10 usually on me. What do you find in his pockets? Lint and knives. No ID, no nothing. No, none of that. Although I do carry the ID, so yeah. Ozark Trails are dude. You and me agree on that at least, Rob. That Ozark Trail knives are something you shouldn't scoff at. You shouldn't say that's not something you want to try. Because I got to tell you, every time I touch something, I'm a little impressed. It's a pretty freaking strong. I've stuck this into, not this one, that one. I stuck this into a log today, and I was like just kind of working it, and I did like one of these bends where you shouldn't kind of do it. Like I was doing this and it goes, ah. Because I got a bad leg, folks. Sometimes it messes me up. So you're sitting there, you're doing this, and you right? And I pull it out, and I'm like, no bend, no nothing. I was surprised. And then one of the last stamped items I got out of friggin' Ozark Trail has to be this thing, okay? I bought a kit, it was like 25 bucks. This was in it, it was a camping kit. And if you look at that, you can tell I use it for stuff. Yeah, beat it on the back. I use this actually for trim in a house. So you know how like trim has a caulk line? Just take that, score out the caulk, score the caulk line. Take this, hammer it into the friggin' into the trim. Just bang, bang, bang. You don't have to use a dead blow hammer. Use a regular hammer. I suggest a Milwaukee 12-ounce shockwave handle. Hammer is my favorite. It's the channel hammer. And this Ozark Trail item has been so utilitarian and so good for me. So, and if this is stamped out of the same shit as this, which it kind of really looks like it's all stamped out of the same shit as this. Let's go for, yeah, it's the same rough thickness. They might have tuned that down a little bit because it's a knife, but for the real y'all, it's the same piece of stamped steel. They just stamp them in large numbers. And is it good to just, and as you're walking away, calling 911, saying, yeah, I left my knife there. I know it's evidence. I told him not to take it out. You know, like that kind of thing. I'm creating distance between me and the perpetrator of this crime. And, you know, well, not only because I've been in about 1 million friggin' fights. Being tall sucks. Cheers, by the way. And, like when Tools the Big Josh says, people used to just come up to him and it's like, boom, like, you know, Pig Elvis, is that a brand from XTC? It's from Dumbo. No, don't see, you can't be like that. But yeah, tonight's 15-second review, the OTR Square Carabiner. It's really nice, man. The H Carabiner, I gotta say, I've been living with this for a few weeks now. I don't think I'm ever giving this thing up. I'm gonna go buy a couple more. It's double. You got a hook in here, and then you got a hook down here. OTR makes that, and then here's the square one. And of course, you bastards couldn't friggin' say, "Oh man, we just made you a nice carabiner." No, you got to put a little marker, a little scoring marker point on it. I barely use these anyway. They're a little inaccurate because you're talking about a big chunk of metal. I'd rather use one of these, right? An ox pencil or a scribes, right? I like the scribes a little bit more. Nice. It's a much more comfortable grip up than the square one out of Ox. But Ox makes a good product. So if you run an Ox, you run in scribes. Doesn't matter to me. You use a Right in the Rain pen and pad set. I don't care. By the way, that's going to be something I got to try to get. I just got home. I'm going to smoke my ass off. Well, I hope you don't smoke your ass off. That really feels like that might be something required for your existence. I mean, what happens if you fall down and you smoked it all off and now all you get is like bone problems and stuff? You know, like, I fell. I don't have an ass anymore because I smoked it all off. Am I off base here? I mean, am I going wrong? Is this... No, I guess I'm right. Okay, cool. Gotta. Yeah, I think he's got to do it. Like he said, he's like determined to do it now. It's what it is. I hope Rob, for real, if you're still here, you're listening, man. I do appreciate your videos a whole lot. Hitting some Obama runs, getting blasted on my ass. Well, I'm doing pink lemonade, I think. No, this is purple gumbo. Purple gumbo is what I'm on. So I'm all after it, dude. Like as soon as like it changes to something else, I'm gonna be like, this is the best stuff in the world. It's hoochie coochie, rock and roll hoochie cooch or whatever. You know, it's like rock and roll hoochie coo, rock and roll hoochie coo. By the way, anyone who says that the Dazed and Confused soundtrack is like awesome or something, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not awesome. It's really good, but it's not awesome. Okay, because they couldn't get the songs they wanted. They ran out of budget for the movie, so they got like second tier people at the time, like School's Out for Summer. I think that one was being licensed heavily for commercials at the time in the 90s. School's out for summer. JC Penney's got the best deals. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Alice Cooper must be really fucking laughing about that. um, so yeah, maracas. You can buy them for money or you can buy them in a hammer. Look, hey, like it's like PCP. You want to do some PCP? Let's go for it. I ain't doing it. You go over there. You do PCP stuff, and then I got a hammer over here. I got a bunch of knives. You come at me with them PCP raids. I'm just gonna be like, a whack, a bang. Oh, that didn't work. A whack, a whack, a whack, a whack. Where's the bow and arrow? Thick Boy Tactical. Howdy again, my good friend. How are you doing? So yeah, I have okay, where's KCM 890? Dang it. He asked for an alternative. I know he's not in Atlanta. That's not where he lives. Chilling at work. Just ate a lot of chicken salad. Ooh, chicken salad. Psh. I know that people really like that shit. Dude, I can't eat stuff with mayonnaise in it. Sorry. So any of that cream salad stuff like, I can't do that. Cheers, yo. What, do you like jalapenos? I'll eat just a straight jalapeno all day. I like, dude, just like a raw one. Hell yeah. But I also I like doing like a little chop up, do some taco, do like little chopped up ones a little bit, and then mix it in with the taco beef. Cook it up real nice. You got the chicken, you're doing the chicken, you put the little slices on top, put it in the oven, cut up the breast. Come on, man. Sorry. Yeet. Very true, crew. Used to do it back in my hometown. What did you used to do back in your hometown? What? You used to go doctor shopping? Oh, for oxys? You guys are crazy, man. You gotta do. The chat is always going off in here. That's okay. Remember, I take all types. The streams are gonna go late again, so I can get the hookers and vampires back. I think the hookers and vampires are so pissed at me right now. I haven't put out a music video at 3 a.m. in such a long time. And I got to get another beer, so I'm going to walk briefly to the beer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big step, just to be real. Get a beer. 1 big step, 2 big step, 3 big step, 4 big step, 5, and 6. So we're talking about 15 steps. Remember, I got a long gait. Whatever, you know what I meant. Just had one built here. Sounds much more fire than a chicken Caesar salad I get. So my idea of a salad, I take a cup, I put spinach in it, I put carrots in it, right? I put some like I take and I curl the knife over the radish and I get like strips and curls of it. I know you can get one of those things to do it. I don't want a spaghetti maker, just dumb. Anyway, little bits of radishes. Maybe like a cutie, like with the skin off, and then they're all broken out and just tossed in there. And then as it kind of gets lived in my bag for a little bit, it kind of gets like crushed or pushed. But at the time when it comes out of the bag, everything in there smells like friggin' those cuties. Or mandarin. I've done mandarin like that, mandarin orange, or just regular oranges. And that, dude, I put some pre-cooked chicken in there too. Maybe some pre-cooked lemon chicken, like grilled lemon chicken, something that's like, stock that's good for a day or so. Yeah. They're fine. I hate they steam the chicken and they throw out the stock only to add dried chicken flavoring back in. So stupid. Um, so that's what I'm saying. Like everything you make yourself. By the way, dude. So today, dude, I went out. I was driving. I got that flat tire. I came back home. Right, I could not drive to go anywhere, so I just made myself a couple eggs, some cheese on top. I got frozen sausage in there. You cook it 3 minutes on one side at level 5, 3 minutes on the other at level 5. I burned both of them. I haven't cooked in a while. I want to get one of the microtep. Dude, my mom is testing out a $1.25 one out of freaking Walmart right now. So there are things that I'd like to get my mom, but she's got a nice set of Henkels. So I'm not. I do like. I want to sharpen them up for her, but I'd like to do that manually, not like. And then I want to get one of them fancy, like fixed angle blade things. You know what I'm talking about? I can't remember the company that makes it, but there's a company that does that thing with the post at 20 degrees. You get it perfect. Dude, Henkels are great. Just buy the real Henkels. Yeah, the roller sharpener. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got plenty of stuff to sharpen, keep things sharp and hone or whatever, but like I'd like a real thing that I can actually, like, I can be secure that it's at the correct angle, because sometimes like you're doing stuff with that angle, and then you're like, and you're just like trying to maintain that degree. You know what I'm talking about? And then some sharp blocks, they ain't got a friggin' angle step on it. I mean, I'm glad that my work sharp does. By the way, I do have a work sharp block. It's a pretty good one. It's a benchstone knife sharpener. Uh, it does pretty much everything I need to do to just maintain my knives. So, yeah. And I'm sorry, Josh. Tells the big Josh. It's the bench angle guided benchtop sharpening system. Includes 2 diamond and ceramic abrasives. You know, he was like, you'll never see me read the package, dude. Half the time, what I say in the 15-second review is on the package. Literally tonight, it was like, yeah, you couldn't resist putting that little wedge in that thing to do the marking tool. You couldn't resist that OTR. Yeah, and I've been looking at Ozark Trail again. They've got some knives. They're just not available on my app right now. So uh, that's the last thing that I have on my app that is worth basically anything. Chicken fried salad or fried chicken. Fried chicken all day, bro. Yeah, you could do steamed okra. You could do okra sweet mash. You could do sweet potato. Like, so you done a multi mash, right? Like that's a bit more of a northern thing, right? It's like sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. It's like some radishes. It's like it's okra. It's like anything that's a root. That's a rooter. That's a root tuber or tuber. Anything that's a tuber essentially. And you make a multi mash of it, and usually it's probably one of the more interesting flavors, depending on what you put in there. I mean, is radish my favorite flavor? I don't know, man. There's a couple that are really good. I'm trying to grow them. I want to grow the tubers. I want to learn to grow them tubers. I tried potatoes a few years back. I failed miserably at it, y'all. Oof. You know, like, well, zucchini and eggplant, I understand. Well, zucchini, I don't understand, because that's basically just like, the same deal as like a cucumber. You don't like cucumber either, Al? I grow green beans and blueberries. Nice, man. I like blueberries. Anyone ever have you ever told anyone blueberries aren't blue? They really aren't. They're like a different color or a different shade or something. They're nightshade blue. No, sorry. Let's don't do it like this. Do it like this. Spit it, look cool at the party. Sophisticated. Refined. Yes, I know, I'm using a Bic. On some hippie made bowl thing. Hey, what's up? I'm your hippy dippy weatherman with all your hippy dippy weather, man. George Carlin. Rest in peace, man. I saw him once before he died. Really good freaking show. Well, put the link there, man. You can put the link for Bronx Mycology there. You put the link for Bronx Mycology in the chat. You are a man with the wrench. Wrenchy boy. Wrenchy boy. They didn't pay, they wouldn't pay enough to make silly demands like thy. Lol. I got the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap. And you're a cowboy. I don't know. I've never actually tasted soap. So that's part of the problem. Have I got it in my mouth? No, not really. No, I usually just keep my mouth closed. I don't know what people have a problem with. Uh, Today, a young man on acid realized, yeah, no, it's a life is merely matter condensed into one single vibration. All life but a dream. Yeah, it's like, no, that's a good one, by the way. And now here's Tom with the weather. No, by the way, like Bill Hicks was one of the pioneers of what George Carlin ultimately made like acceptable and understandable. Like if it weren't for George Carlin, I don't think we would have had or Bill Hicks. If we didn't have Bill Hicks, we didn't have George Carlin. By the way, it was in 1960 something. Bill Hicks said, "Can you still believe that they're out there busting kids for smoking flowers?" Now mine's Carlin mostly because you know, I don't understand why prostitution is illegal. Fucking is legal and selling is legal. Why isn't selling fucking legal? And then the other thing was I used that to get into troop, which is like an honors class, one of the few honors classes I had in high school. It's like farting in public. Did you ever have to make a fart, but you didn't know exactly the nature of the beast? Well, what you must do in this situation is you must perform what's called a test fart. You must release about 10% of it to the public, and you have to do it in a way that is usually covered with some sort of subterfuge, such as reaching for a magazine. Hey, is that Golf Digest? And then you roll back and you lean back, and then, oh, that's not too bad. Actually, that's quite pleasant. Wow. I don't know what I ate, but that's really nice. And then you release the beast upon the world. And then everyone starts running for the door, even on the airplane in mid-flight. Yeah, dude, I did that whole friggin' thing. I did it correctly and perfectly. I'm paraphrasing at this point because I've seen 5 versions of it. All of them some amalgamation. But I've literally done that bit at least 10 times in my life. And then probably the best one was my buddy Keebler and I used to do this joke on people. Practical joke. Where I would play the dick in the role, right? I'd be the shithead, right? Dude, Gumbo is boring. Gumbo is boring. It's a few good steals. It's a dirty movie. It's a dirty feels movie. No, I get you. Anyway, my buddy and I. Man, I lost it. Hold on, wait. Ah, man, I lost it. Hold on, wait. We're a tuber. Anything that's a tuber, essentially. You make a multi-man. My buddy and I. Lost it. Wait. Cha-cha. I don't know what I ate, but that's really nice. And then you release the beast upon the world. There it is, right there. And then everyone starts running. Let's go. Getting close. Even on the airplane. Mid-flight. Yeah, dude, I did that whole freaking thing. I did it correctly and perfectly. I'm paraphrasing at this point because I've seen 5 versions of it. Yeah. Run that back. Run that back, Eddie. Those are cheers. Cheers myself. Cheers. Oh yeah. My buddy Keith and I, Keebler. Okay, Keebler. I'd play the dick in the situation, right? And I'll get there. Keebler, dude, I'm not a fan of Tim and Eric as much as I'm a fan of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Probably my favorite. But my buddy Keebler and I used to do this practical joke where uh, I'd play the dick in the situation, and he would play like the victim essentially. And like I'd show up at a place, we'd smoke, hang out. Like he'd show up a little bit later. Too many cooks. Uh, he'd show up later, and then no, I'm just trying to respond to everybody. Uh, he'd show up later, a little bit later, like 5 minutes later. Like we'd have him hang back, and then we'd be like, "Oh, hey, you're just meeting this guy for the first time. You know, you should ask him how fast his dad can run, right?" And then Keith would spend like half an hour, 45 minutes, right? Up there, Phil. How you doing?
What's up?
You're live on stream with me right now. What's going on with you?
I'm currently in Grand Blanc, Michigan.
Grand Blanc, Michigan. Shout out to Grand Blanc, Michigan. Like,
It's kind of by Flint. It's like the part that you heard about Flint because all the white people that moved out of Flint moved to Grand Blanc.
oh, Grand Blanc
Water was bad too.
is the white people part still part of Flint? Bad, yeah, okay. Bad water.
It's definitely the Flint metropolitan area.
The Flint Metropolitan. So how you doing out there, man?
Good, good. Working. I'm
Yeah.
currently finishing the mix and master for a project called Skeletron.
Oh, you're working on
Drew
that?
Back and Adam.
Working on an album still? What's the album? Skeletron?
Yeah,
Skeletron?
I actually, when they gave it to me, it was a mess, and they've been hemorrhaging money trying to get it finished. And I said, you know what, I'll gut it and do it. So I've been spending the past 2.5 months just breaking it open, and they had a lot of weird practices. There was a lot of like recordings where you could hear the beat through the headphones in the vocal recording. It was a mess. So I had to pull out a lot of crazy tools, that I've had, but I've never really had a reason to use.
Yeah.
Like Isotope RX, which you can go into like spectral edit and like. So I actually inputted a version of the beat into Isotope.
Talking about
and
nerd stuff,
discovered
y'all.
it and sucked
Doing music
the
stuff.
vocals out without losing any of the timbre of the vocals.
Yeah.
Crazy math shit.
Well, I need to send you anything I have for Goondock Saints, man. You need to go and try and remaster that.
No, I'd love to. I'd love to. If you can find the stems for that, I'm up for it.
Dude, I don't know if I'll ever find, dude. The stems for it are on a friggin' hard drive. The only thing is I got to get it recovered. Do I have like $175 to get a recovery on it? No.
You wouldn't believe the turd I just polished. It would have been way better shape than the Goondock Saint stuff's in.
Well, dude, I mean, I got to be real. You know, I tried to polish that turd as good as I could.
I'm just saying, like, the Goondock Saint stuff is in better shape than the Skeletron's here.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, who taught me to friggin' engineer?
This Skeletron shit slaps. I'm really happy. But also, I've finally finished Hale. I actually, like...
You finished Dale? Really? Dude.
2 hours ago, I got done with my final punch list.
You finished Dale, really?
So, yeah, I'm about to send it to Rob.
Dang,
and,
man.
I'm going to release it. We're going to release it the same time Skeletron comes out.
Dude, God rest your dad, by the way, for real.
Thank you.
I mean, you are live on stream. You're on my stream right now.
It's like the king is dead, long live the queen.
Yeah, no, I know. Your mom is the queen, right?
Oh my god, she's fucking thriving. It's
Oh,
like
I'm sure.
a dog. Remember that they're a dog? Like we think a dog that socialize with other dogs.
No, I got you.
They get around a pack of dogs and they're like doing
Or-
dog stuff and they're like, oh my
No,
god.
like the cat video where the person's like spending the week with the cat and like slowly getting their trust. Yeah.
Like, I'm a dog after all. Why not? So, like I've got my mom, she's pretty used to using the boat now. So she goes out during the day on the boat and socializes with neighbors because we have a few islands on the lake.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Lake Michigan,
pull
y'all.
up to the islands and like hang
Wait,
out.
you're out near Ann Arbor out there, right?
No, I'm out. I'm actually out in between Cadillac and Mount Pleasant.
Okay, no,
I'm
so out near Mount
Northern
Pleasant. But, like, you're saying halfway or like a certain quarter between the
like
two?
dead center of the mitten.
Yeah, halfway. Oh, in the mitten. Gotcha. Gotcha.
If
Yes.
you're looking at your hand, I'm like right where the middle finger and the index finger meet. It's like dead
Lake
center of
Michigan.
Michigan.
Lake Michigan, by the way, yes. So, I don't know. Shout out to Michigan, y'all.
From
Michigan.
Huron,
Michiganders.
and I'm equidistant from Huron and Michigan,
Cheers.
and I'm about 4 hours from Superior.
Yeah, y'all should check out,
From Erie.
hold on a sec. Y'all should check out Mr. Demented on all of your
Yeah.
music sources.
Yes.
He's continued on the rap portion of my life, which, by the way, I got to put up, I think I'm going to do Saga of Now next.
Okay.
You know? Hey, Pops, how you doing? What do you need, bread? Alright, friggin' do it. Hold on, y'all.
Well, definitely let me master it before you put it on.
Oh, I know, man. Well, I don't
Let
have
me
all
just
the
let me.
stems for
I'll
that
just,
either.
I'm not gonna like do anything fancy. I'm just gonna run it through ozone to make sure it'll be loud enough on the sites. Because compression is a set value that you can dial in for all the streaming stuff. Oh, and there's some
Love you, Pops.
stuff in the fucking
What?
big stupid bill that allows mechanical license payouts for Spotify's gonna have to actually start paying people there for a bit.
No, I've been hearing you, dude. What I'm saying is,
So if you
no, I'll send you.
publishing rights stuff in line,
I might have the stems for it. I might not. Dude, I gotta go look at the Hitchhiker's archive.
okay.
I still haven't put up the Hitchhikers. I was gonna do like just a channel for it, but there's also no video. There's no.
This is a fun fact. Skeletron is coming out. It's actually under the publishing is Hitchhiker's Entertainment.
Nice.
Yep. It's the 4th album to be put out on Hitchhiker's Entertainment.
I was gonna say even I haven't put out an album on HHN in a long time, y'all. I haven't done that in forever. I think that was the last one was it wasn't Goondock Saints because that was all Matt. No, it was friggin' Mind Zoo. Mind Zoo. It was Mind Zoo. You got to publish Mind Zoo. That's got to get all published out too.
Yep.
Which is great because I still have not the Discord, the DistroKid, which I'm definitely paying for the next year on 100%. There is stuff out there, some prototyping stuff. It's called 80 Baby. It's under the XO, so you can check that out too. Or you can just go look at the Goondock Saints channel. I know that I've shared it in my community links. So, and I did a video using one of the whatchamacallits on it. So, oh yeah, and Phil, like how have I been? I don't know. I've been let's see.
Striking gutter balls up and down.
Yeah, striking gutter balls up and down whilst also hitting friggin' perfect friggin' 10s and 12s.
Fun.
Hold on, my analytics say 90 days, 1.489 million views.
Fun.
Out of this past 365, 1.45. And not to mention my 710, maybe more at this point, subscribers.
That's LIN.
720 subscribers. Dude,
OLN.
I gained 10 subscribers on this stream.
Well, like I said, make sure it's LINCOLN. Okay?
No, it's LINKUN.
LINKEN.
It's LIKEN. Yes. It's not. It's LICKIN Park. It's LICKN Park. Lickin' Park. Oh, come on, man, dude! Don't talk ill of the dead. Chet, dude. Chet was Chet, man. Why did he do it? We'll never know. We'll never know. I mean, their music ain't terrible. Actually, I think they're a little bit better now that they don't have that kid, that little tiny guy. Yeah, that's kid, meow. But no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like Linkin Park for what it's worth.
I don't know. I heard things like Ginger, and I really didn't
Cheers.
need Linkin Park anymore.
Well, I mean, it's like this.
Have you heard the new Ginger album?
No, I haven't, but you gotta, dude, link it to me. Link
It's
it.
so beautiful.
Damn it, link it to me, jackass.
Absolutely.
So here's the thing. He's here on my stream, and he's trying to upstage me a touch. It's cool. I love him.
What are you on what? What are you on right now?
Link me on the album
What are you on right now? What are you streaming on?
on YouTube. I'm at A True Acolyte.
I'm gonna see it's like
You can also just go at the XO, and you'll find me there too. For some odd reason, it's my old handle.
APRUE. No, I can't spell.
At A True Acolyte. He's trying to find the stream, y'all. Yeah.
How do I tap in?
How do you what?
Through like, is there a way on YouTube to like tap in?
Yeah, dude. To tap, you need to tap in on the stream. You're gonna stream with my stream.
Yeah, might as well.
Do you have an account? Can we do that? Is there a collab function? I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
Hold on, I don't know how that works either. I can do a green screen. I can do something. Yeah, look, hey, look, Phil, if you're watching, man, dude, we'll figure that out. It's not imperative right now for me to figure that out. The music does need to go out, and there is music on the channel. It's all Mind Zoo era stuff, by the way. Mind Zoo featuring DJ Trizak. That's the color of red. The color of red. Color of red. Color of red. Lots of control on that, baby. I still haven't used that for furniture making yet, but we're gonna get there, folks. Oh, and he makes the shot. Let's go back here. Where am I? I'm on YouTube, aren't I? Yeah, sniffles and all. Mr. Demented is now in chat. Oh, look at that. And if you'd like to have quick access to Mr. Demented's music, there is a very old song, but one of his best. And it's based on the next 15-sec movie rec coming out about midnight tonight. It's Dark City, and there's got to be a way I can vid chime. I could probably put you on here on the phone and hang you in front of the people. And right now, dude, I'm telling you, dude, like, we'll figure that out later. I'm telling you. StreamYards is probably the way we're going to have to do it, yeah. And by the way, I'm pretty dang sure that that $15 freaking PC will be a decent little stream rig out here. I just got to hook up cameras. I got to get it all ready and set. And that's a tough run because I got to friggin' do all the friggin' software and everything, updates and all that crap. But it's a Windows PC. Yes, I paid $15 for it. It's an i5, and it's from like 2017, 2016. So, cheers. And it was a good one back then. So, yeah, it takes a little while to warm up, but once it gets there, it loads videos. It loads them in high quality. It loads them 1080. No, we're gonna, dude. We've got something happening at some point. Yeah, and like literally, like I just said, like what I am doing cannot be contained. Understanding that means getting on fucking board because Red at Carry Crew immediately knew who the hell I was. Red, I love you, by the way. Phil, there is a way. I think there is a way. I think we have to do it together or something. Can I figure it out on the stream right now? Probably not. There's no 3 dots. There's no thing to do over here. I can mute myself. Ah, remember Ace Ventura? What does that do? Retouch. Yeah, what am I going to retouch? I'm going to retouch this. I'm going to retouch that. What am I retouching? How's retouch on? How is retouch off? Is that a filter or something? 49-second short was uploaded to your channel and is unlisted. Holy crap, I can clip it during the stream? Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. If you want to come and hang out in the stream, don't do this while you're at home. If you do it in private, just don't do a bunch of drinking. My streams are fun. Cheers. And then clip. Boom. Hey, that's cool. Wow. All right. Well, I at least figured that out. Holy crap. Great song. Silverchair tomorrow. Oh, dude, Silverchair's a great band too. I do like Silverchair. Thanks, man. Red, you're the best. Relax, man. You know you deserve it, dude. You're a cowboy, Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson wanted to be a cowboy. He's probably trying to be you. Wow. You throw wow in there. That's it. That's all he'd add. Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know about these dead blow hammers, but I've been doing a little research on them. There's a flat end and then there's a tap end. There goes old speaker man P. Holly.
It's quite simple.
It's
You
quite.
start, you go out of your current stream, and then you start a new one,
Yeah.
and there is a go live together.
I don't have that.
You do.
Yeah. So you want me to end this stream?
Not necessarily. But I'm saying, were you to want to do that, that would be the way to do that.
Look, I'm just saying, like, what does that do? Create post, copy link. Okay. Oh, that's for sharing.
Because I might just make myself like go stream check the back on and smoke some weed.
Well, I'm saying, dude, like, I don't have very much longer on this stream. So, like, I've got maybe the next 40 minutes or so. We could talk after that and hang. Say what?
Cigarette.
What? What? Did you just call me a cigarette? I'm hitting things with hammers, man. You're starting to piss me off a little bit.
I'm trying to find my lighter and I'm not doing good.
You want to light a cigarette? I got you. Still a little pissed at.
I just recently bought a lot of very nice marijuana for very cheap.
Marijuana?
Yeah.
Marijuana. You know, I keep getting them things for free sometimes.
Highway 54 in Michigan.
Can't hear nothing you're saying.
It's a main biker corridor. And it runs for free.
So you bought some shit off some bikers.
Clio, Michigan, which is in between Flint and Saginaw.
You bought some shit near Flint and Saginaw.
It's like the Green Triangle of Michigan.
It's the Green Triangle, apparently, in Michigan, where a whole bunch of freaking weed comes through. Just like smoking it. He's like loving it. It's like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
So they've been growing weed since like forever.
Just do like a white guy interpretation of what he's saying.
Farms that are based out of there.
All the farms out there are well, they're very well equipped to have a high quality and unbelievably tasty marijuana.
And the price is cheap as shit.
And apparently the cost effectiveness of living out there is incredibly cost effective.
That's after tax,
as they say. After tax, lots of it. Sorry, I'm literally doing like a little white guy interpretation of what you're saying. What Alice said, or mushrooms, yee. I know my home slice has definitely done some shrooms.
Ann Arbor and Detroit both have legal mushrooms now.
Cheers. Ann Arbor and Detroit have legal mushrooms. Nice. Okay.
Yes, correct.
So Ann Arbor's on your list, or Detroit maybe? Huh?
Although currently it's like a loophole, and like you're not buying anything, you're donating and being gifted.
Oh, it's like here. It's a legal loophole. You can sell it like Delta Nines, but you can't burn them.
Right. Like they can't say it's for sale, but if you donate $5, you might be able to walk out with some things.
Well, a standard donation of a certain amount seems like a very
Well, I
fair
mean,
thing.
it's
In my brain.
amazing because a lot of the people that were covertly
Dude, Michigan's a
growing
dope spot.
cannabis,
I agree.
a lot of the people that were covertly, growing cannabis that just couldn't compete with the big factory grows.
Remember what I said to y'all? I was like, hell freezes over every year in Michigan.
It absolutely does. Well, no, not always freezes over.
Well, it's the joke is no. The joke is
It's pretty far downstate. We don't really get like ice like we do.
it gets like snowy.
It gets snowy. It gets snowy. It gets
Freezes over. It's the joke is it's the place called hell, and
Yeah, yeah.
and it's the joke is it freezes over.
Personally,
Hell
if
freezes
you get
over.
it, I have performed at the damn site inn many times.
Okay, well I don't know exactly what that means. I know that plenty of people probably played there then.
Site inn,
Yeah, well hey,
site inn is right
do you,
next to the post office in Hell, Michigan.
do you think that I know where Hell, Michigan? What's in Hell, Michigan? The post office, where the post office is in Hell, Michigan? You could have said that. Add context to your damn words, my friend. You'd be like, man, I've been to Hell, Michigan. I played this room. Blah blah blah.
The funny thing is that Hell, Michigan is nothing but the damn site inn and the post office, and then that's all it is. It's like
No,
maybe
there's
four or
hold on.
five houses.
There's also a store that sells T-shirts that say "Hell freezes over every year in Michigan."
That is the damn site inn.
Oh, it is okay. So it's connected, or it's part of it. It's like, yeah, no, I gotcha.
Totally.
And if it's the damn site in, that's a great name for that place, by the way. Damn site right here in Hell.
You'll love this. Do you know who lived like blocks from there?
Satan,
Jason Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. The house they used. Yeah, I gotcha. So the guy who taught me to not use the lighter like this is this guy on the phone. Use it like this.
Actually, Twisted, the hip hop group Twisted, plays at the damn site a few times a year. They shot a lot of their videos there.
Shout out to my juggalos.
So yeah, I mean, it's the damn site is a hotspot.
I mean, dude, Twisted is totally a juggalo man too.
I am currently drinking Fuego and Williams.
You're always drinking something.
No, I don't drink a lot of alcohol.
No, you're always eating cheese. That's it. Oule du de fromage.
I'm not always eating cheese either.
Yes, you are, dude.
Okay, I was hanging out with one of my homies, and he's got a bunch of daughters, and they were doing like it was like one of his daughter's birthdays, so they were doing like daughter stuff, and they were like design your own Care Bear.
Okay.
So I made a Care Bear, and his name is Roquefort,
Roquefort.
and he has a big piece of blue cheese is his like emblem, and he's smoking and he's cursing.
Smoking, cursing, blue cheese, Roquefort. Man.
Yeah.
And here I thought the free hugs T-shirt was fun. Let's go for a drink.
You can't just smoke as a Frenchman. You gotta smoke and curse. We have this thing that happens every year in Detroit. It's called the Paris-Detroit Connection.
Do you remember that I have a French
Artists
name.
from Paris come out. I know, but yeah, artists from Paris come out and play with.
I smoke and
artists
curse.
in Detroit. And it's this big collaboration in between Paris artists and Detroit artists.
All right, look, hey, Phil, just give me a second. Hold on. Hey, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Look, I got to talk to my buddy.
They smoke.
Dude, it's cool. Look, maybe I'll get him on stream so you can do a double stream. Test run for the Adrian, all that good stuff.
We might figure it out here in a minute.
We won't figure it out in a minute. I'm not going back on stream tonight. That's the whole point of doing one big long stream, man.
No, but you don't gotta do it on yours. I mean, you can do it on mine.
Oh, Oh man, you want to do it on yours? You want me to try to shift my 700 over to yours? I'm trying to
Oh
do that.
yeah,
I'm trying to do that after I actually have clout here, bro.
okay.
I still have no clout. I do. I'm a 700. I'm a scrub with 720 friggin' subs, bro.
Are you about to sign out right now? Because if you are, I'm gonna call you immediately.
No, I'm just leaving. I'm just leaving this live. I'm not going on any other fucking lives. I'm gonna keep talking to you on the phone. Do you understand that?
Sort of. I would rather video chat.
Oh, Jesus, we will video chat then. It's not the point. You keep doing this to me, all right? Look, I'll catch up with everybody later. I might be on his channel by force. Jesus, I love you. For God's sakes, pray to God. Pray to God.